Let me get this out of the way. I'm vegan, and it's startling, and I'm so robust. Yeah, I'm healthy, not anemic in any way. I'm a healthy shade of papery white. But I like it. I don't mind being vegan. I don't. People think it's really limiting, and it can be. There's a few things I can't do. Can't really go hunting. Don't do much hunting as a vegan. I think it's in the rule books. I think the other vegans would probably frown on that one a little bit. Probably the don'ts as opposed to the do's in the vegan guidebook. If you want to go like apple picking in the fall, maybe have some like nice hot cider, I'm your lady. But I probably can't like shoot a high-powered rifle. It's just not. It's not going to make its way. I tell you who I could hunt though. I could hunt Mr. Peanut. Oh, it's a technicality. Oh, it's a gray area. Peanut can't say shit, can they? Oh, Mr. Peanut. I kill him dead, too. Oh, I kill him dead. I give him a head start, because he's, got the cane, so clearly, there's something. And then the monocle would indicate some sort of at least one eye is a little wonky. So, and I'm a lady, I'd play fair. So, I give him a head start, but I would fucking find him, pack of bloodthirsty hounds, track him to a clearing, brambles stuck to his top hat, he's all out of breath, little stick arms just a-waving, and that's when I finish him off, just, strangle him with his own monocle chain. Just hot peanut butter jets coming out, bulging eyes, like one of George Washington Carver's wet dreams. And then I put a shell in my den. And I'd have peanut butter all winter long for the winter months. And then I'd also wear his top hat around, so that everybody knows, everywhere I went I'd wear it, so everybody knows that I've bagged Mr. Peanut. And not to be trifled with, Mr. Peanut, the most dangerous game. I wouldn't kill Mr. Peanut. I couldn't. I'm far too clumsy. I'd probably lean in to strangle him, trip over a branch and impale myself on his cane. And then my head would be in his den. Again, probably one of George Washington Carver's wet dreams right there. But yeah, so I couldn't make it happen. I am woefully clumsy though, woefully clumsy. I once knocked myself out putting on a t-shirt. And I'll say that again in case you need to. I knocked myself out putting on a t-shirt. To be fair, it was snug. And I was wedged in it. And I didn't know which hole was, it was like the lights out at an orgy. I didn't know which hole was which, And I finally made my way out of it. And my fist at the same time made my way out of it. And I don't mean I'm exaggerating, I knocked myself. I didn't give myself a startle. I cleaned my clock. My fist made contact with my jaw, and I was a ghost for 5 seconds. I took a little sleeping. That's it. I've also, last winter, I was walking, and my collarbone broke. And that's it. I was walking, and I broke my collar. I slipped. That's all there is to it. Just woefully clumsy. But I slipped, and it snapped. It was like a saltine, because I'm brittle. Like a fresh cracker right out of the box. But it hurt, and I made myself get up, and I cried, and I went to the ER. And they made me wait at least 3 hours for basically what was a sling and some Percocet. And I was bummed. I miss the old days of medicine when laudanum was king, and morphine was just in everything. Oh, house paint, mouthwash. They put morphine in candy and gave it to kids to school, That's what I needed. If you fell then, you just got up, you downed a bottle of ether, you packed your bones in some old newspaper and twine, there's twine everywhere then. And you just downed some liquid cocaine and you went back to your fucking day. And you felt really good about it. You felt great. Your days were numbered. Clearly, you didn't have many days, but the days you had, you spent on an opioid-induced psychotropic journey of colors and smells, the likes of which we could never experience with our CAT scans and our penicillin. It's never happened now. You died young. You died at the age of 30, but you died on the back of a beautiful, beautiful opium dragon. And she carried you away, far, far away over the glistening codeine sea. And everybody that knew you, they knew that was the way to go. Dead at the age of 30 and high as one of Benjamin Franklin's kites. Benjamin Franklin. Here's what Benjamin Franklin did to me, and here's why this man disappoints me. I went to a museum, because I'm a dork. I'm a reader. I went to a museum, and it was an exhibit about Ben Franklin, but it was his letters from his later years. And I thought, well, fucking great, old Ben, senior Franklin, he's going to have some words of wisdom. He's got all those almanacs that, a penny is worth 2 if you count it wrong, or don't kiss a snake on the lips. I don't know. He's got a lot of sayings. They're not all gold. They can't all be good. I got a little shady in his early days. But I went And I was psyched. I thought there'd be something good. And I start reading the letters, and I get into it. And I realize halfway through that it's just page after page about gout. About his gout bout. Ben Franklin's battle with gout. Just line after line. And there, to anyone that would listen, like neighbors, relatives, a cat he took a shine to, one of them was to a bowl of soup. Just all about his gout bout. And there was nothing, I still foolishly read on, thinking, well, there's got to be something about, like, the country founding, or, like, even the kite flying, or, like, the zany years when you're trying to push the turkey on everyone as the national bird and no one was fucking buying it, or, like, the good seedy years in France when he just had a prostitute on each arm just pumping out illegitimate bifocal babies left and right, like they were carnival prizes, But no, nothing in there. Just line after line of, my wig is itchy. My neck hurts. And that's it. That's what happens when you die. You get old, but the memory of your gout, it lives on forever. It's a beautiful, beautiful life lesson right there. Unless you get old and you die crazy. You gotta go out Howard Hughes, like lost in a maze of your old correspondence, just clutching maybe like a jar of stale urine that might not be yours, That's the way to go. Also another beautiful life lesson. And that's it. Thanks, guys. Good night.